Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you'd like to submit a story, feel free to do so in the comments below. Now buckle up, because today's story is deeply unsettling. Story time. Have you ever had that feeling? The creeping sensation that something is off, but you just can't put your finger on it. That was my entire week. It started small. Barely noticeable. A cup out of place. Lights left on that I swore I turned off. My phone charging even though I hadn't plugged it in. I chalked it up to stress. Lack of sleep. Life had been heavy lately. But then, my security system sent me an alert. And that's when I saw the footage. Me. Leaving the house. But the thing is, I never left. I live alone. Just a one-bedroom house near the edge of town. Quiet neighborhood, old oaks lining the street. I keep to myself mostly. Work from home. Not a lot of socializing. I'd set up a few security cameras last year after someone tried to break into a neighbor's shed. Basic stuff, doorbell cam, living room, kitchen. Motion sensors. I rarely even checked them. But that night, Wednesday, around 3:14 a.m., I got a ping. Motion detected, front door. I groaned, rolled over in bed, and checked the app out of habit. What I saw made my blood run cold. The footage showed me standing at the front door, wearing the same t-shirt I went to bed in. I unlocked the deadbolt, opened the door, walked out. Then, nothing. No return. I shot up in bed, heart pounding. Checked the time, 3:17 a.m. I was still in bed. Still wearing the same shirt. There was no way I had left the house. I hadn't even gotten up to pee. I thought maybe, somehow, the system glitched. Maybe it was old footage. But no. The timestamp was clear. Live footage, 3:14 a.m. And it was me. Same shirt. Same room behind me. Same everything. Except I never left. The next morning, I triple-checked everything. Doors? Still locked. Shoes? Right by the mat. Untouched. Even checked for dirt prints, nothing. And I was still exhausted, like I hadn't moved at all during the night. But I couldn't stop thinking about the footage. Whoever, or whatever, that was. It looked just like me. I called my friend Mason that afternoon. He's a tech guy. Works in cybersecurity. Bro, if someone hacked my cams, could they, play fake footage? I asked. He paused. I mean, maybe, but it wouldn't show up as live. That's local feed. Not stored in the cloud. Could someone have recorded me earlier? Replayed it? He sounded skeptical. Sure, if they had access to your system. But if you're seeing stuff that never happened, man, I'd check yourself before you blame the tech. I laughed it off. But the unease stayed with me. I didn't sleep much that night. Thursday. I spent the day watching the house like a hawk. Didn't leave. Barely moved. Drank coffee. Read. Watched old horror movies to distract myself. Night fell. I set my phone beside me. Camera app open. Motion alerts on. Waited. Nothing. No ping. I started to relax. Maybe I'd imagined it. Until 2:41 a.m. Ping. Motion detected, living room. I opened the app instantly. Live feed. My heart stopped. There I was. Sitting on the couch. Except I wasn't. I was standing in the kitchen. Watching the feed. But on the screen, I sat calmly on the couch, sipping from a mug, eyes locked on the TV. Same clothes. Same lighting. Same everything. Except, it wasn't me. I turned around, slowly. The real couch sat empty. But the image on the screen still showed me there, perfectly still. Watching. Then, suddenly, on the screen, I turned my head and looked directly into the camera. I dropped the phone. Shaky hands. Cold sweat. I picked it up again. The feed was now normal. Empty room. No sign of me. Just the couch. Silent. Still. I didn't sleep a second that night. Friday morning, I tore the cameras out. Ripped them down. Every single one. Unplugged the router. Reset everything. I even called Mason back. "You sound like you're losing it, dude," he said. "Are you sleeping?" "Barely," I admitted. "You ever hear of someone seeing themselves? Like a double?" He went quiet for a second. "You mean like a doppelganger?" he said finally. I froze. "I mean, yeah, maybe. Old folklore. If you ever see your double, it means death is coming." He laughed. "But don't worry. That's just stories." But something in his voice didn't sound like he was joking. Friday night. I went full analog. No tech. No cameras. No lights on. Just candles. Like that would keep it away. I kept every room lit. Slept with a flashlight in my hand. Still couldn't shake the feeling that I wasn't alone. And that was the night the knocking started. 3 a.m. Knock. Soft. From the back door. Not the front. I froze. Waited. Knock. A little louder. I tiptoed to the back hallway, flashlight off. Pressed my ear to the door. Nothing. I turned the bolt slowly. Then yanked the door open. Empty. But the candle in the hallway behind me flickered wildly, like someone had moved past it. I turned. And for just a split second, in the reflection of the hallway mirror, I saw myself. But I wasn't moving. I was watching. I slammed the door. Locked it. covered every mirror in the house with towels. I didn't care how paranoid it made me look. I just needed to get through the night. Saturday morning, I decided to go for a walk. Clear my head. Sunlight. Fresh air. When I stepped outside, the mailman was approaching. He looked surprised. "Back already?" he said. I blinked. "What? You left like 10 minutes ago. Didn't expect to see you again so soon." My blood ran cold. "I've been inside all morning." The mailman frowned. "No, I saw you. Black hoodie. Took the trail by the woods." I didn't own a black hoodie. I turned slowly, looked toward the edge of the woods behind the houses. Nothing. But the feeling. Something had gone into those trees pretending to be me. I called Mason again. Told him everything. This time, he didn't laugh. "Man, you need to get out of there." "I am out. I'm calling from the park." "No, I mean for good. Go stay with someone. Burn the house down if you have to." I smiled nervously. "That serious?" "I've heard stories like this. Always starts with glitches. Then appearances. Then disappearances." "What do you mean?" But the call dropped. That night, I didn't go home. I booked a cheap motel. Paid cash. Tried to sleep, but kept waking up to dreams of myself staring at me through windows. Eyes empty. Smiling. I stayed out the next night too. Monday. I went back to grab a few essentials. Daylight. Noon. Just in and out. I walked inside slowly. Every step echoing too loudly. Everything looked untouched. Cold. Silent. Until I noticed, my bedroom door was closed. I never closed it. I pushed it open slowly. Inside, on the bed, were photos. Dozens of them. All of me. Sleeping. Eating. Walking. Standing in the shower. And in every photo, just behind me, was myself. Watching. That night, I didn't go to a motel. I drove. 4 hours. Slept in the car. Just wanted to stay moving. But last night broke me. I checked my email, out of habit. There was a new video file. No subject. No message. I clicked it. It was security footage. My living room. From that night I removed the cameras. There I was, on the screen. Asleep on the couch. Then, slowly, something crawled out from underneath it. Me. But twisted. Wrong. Joints bending backward. Eyes completely black. It climbed onto the couch. And whispered something into my ear. Then, it looked straight into the camera. Smiled. The file ended. And I realized something. I hadn't slept on the couch that night. I slept in bed. So whoever that was, It wasn't watching footage. It was sending me a message. I don't know what it wants, but I know it's still out there, wearing my face, waiting. And sometimes, I wonder if I'm still the original. Because lately, when I look in the mirror, I swear the reflection blinks just a second too late.